Hey guys, I'm back, and today we're going to be checking out the brand new 1.2.1 update for Trial of the Seven Kingdoms mod for Mount Blade 2 Bannerlord. We're going to be looking at all the changes. I'm just going to be kind of going through the world map, checking out all the things, checking out new armors, and checking out everything that is brand new to this update. The first thing I notice is right here in the character creation. If you choose to be of a kid from the north, your dad will first off start off with this northern gear right here. And we're just gonna go ahead and just do a quick little character creation. And then as you get older, boom, here you are. As you get older, are in northern gear also. Check it out. Nice looking. It looks like Night's Watch gear. Okay, now we're gonna look at your starting equipment. If you choose to be a Northman, you start out with this Night's Watch leather level 3. It has really, I mean, this is pretty much a great armor. I mean, this is maybe close to an in-game leather armor. It's got a body armor of 30, leg of 15, and an armor of 15. Check it out. Pretty nice if you choose. And you also start with Night's Watch boots, which have a leg armor of 20. And it also starts you out with the sword Long Claw. Check it out. Got the sword Long Claw equipped. The stats are not great. I mean, I think that since it's a Valyrian steel sword, it should probably be superior to all of other swords in the game. Maybe have like a swing damage of 100 and thrust of 70 or something like that. But it's a great sword you start out with right here. And if you want to, you could always go in and edit the files and change your values if you really want to make this a OP sword. Okay, another one of the huge changes that's been made in this update is now in all the villages you'll have a mixture of whatever type of troops to recruit. You can now, this is a Stormlands village, so you have a mixture of Dragonstone and Stormlands recruits spawning in it. This is really great. It was really hard before to get a hold of these troops because they were only in very specific locations. So it was really hard to make up a whole army of these guys. But the way it's set up now, you should be able to get as much of these guys. If you want to go do a Dragonstone playthrough or a Stormlands playthrough, you should have no problem at all getting as many of these troops as you want. Okay, the next thing I'm going to show you is over in the Essosi region, which you would think of as the formerly the Khuzate area. You now could recruit these type of troops at pretty much every town and village. They are Blackfire troops, Targaryen troops, and Unsullied troops. And this is great because before, I mean, it was very. I pretty much never had an Unsullied troop, and they've completely redid the Targaryen troops, and this is a brand new troop tree, the Blackfire troops. We're going to look at those troop trees now. Okay, we're going to start out with the Blackfire troop tree. You start out with just your basic recruit. Then you'll have a Blackfire footman, Blackfire scout, Blackfire soldier, Blackfire horse rider, Blackfire ranger, Blackfire guard, Blackfire man-at-arms, Blackfire mounted dragon, Blackfire warden, Blackfire commander, Blackfire house guard, Blackfire spearman, Blackfire Fion. And we have a Blackfire Dane Knight. And then the final one is a Blackfire Fion Elite. Okay, the next brand new troop tree we have here is the Targaryen troop tree. It's completely been changed. There was a Targaryen troop tree before, but it is no longer the same. This is the new one. We have a Targaryen recruit, Targaryen footman, Targaryen scout, Targaryen soldier, Targaryen horse rider, Targaryen ranger, Targaryen guard. Oh, let's go back here. This Targaryen guard, this is the armor that all the Targaryen troops had before. So it's still a part of this, but now they have several more variations of Targaryen armor. We'll move on to Targaryen man-at-arms, Targaryen mounted dragon, Targaryen warden, Targaryen commander, Targaryen house guard, Targaryen spearman, Targaryen Fion, Targaryen Dane Knight. Then we have the Targaryen Theon Elite. We're gonna go ahead and look at the Unsullied. Now that I may have highlighted this troop tree before, but we'll go ahead now that you have more access to them. They're gonna, uh, be more of a factor in your playthrough. So we'll go through them again. You got your Unsullied, Unsullied Footman, Unsullied Guard, Unsullied Soldier, Unsullied Unbroken, Unsullied House Guard, Unsullied Man at Arms, Unsullied Unbent. And their strongest troop is an Unsullied Stormborn. Okay, now in pretty much all the Vale territory, you have access to as many Vale recruits as you want. Um, this is another change that happened in this brand new update. You do not have to go to just the Erie or a few of the surrounding villages to get Vale recruits. They are spawning in every single village. So if you choose to want to do a Vale playthrough and play with a predominantly Vale army, you'll have as much access to these guys as you want. Okay, the next thing we're going to look at is the spawning of the northern recruits in all the villages and towns. Now this is going to be a huge mixture of different, since there's so many different type of house troops in the north. You're going to have a mixture of Stark troops, Glover troops, you got Karstark troops. We also have Manderley troops, Umber troops. I believe there's a few more like Bolton, and there's several. So I mean, going through at any village or any town in the north, you could stop off and just pick if you want to just focus on Stark troops, which you can just get all Stark troops, or you could have a mixture. Whatever you choose, however you choose to go, you'll have access to as many of these guys as you want now. We'll go ahead and check this out. They got Ramsay Bolton's finally got some clothes on, appropriate to what you would see him wear in the show, and his face looks a whole lot like him. So that's a nice little touch there. There's Ramsay Bolton for you. Okay, now when you go through any of the Riverlands territory and any of the villages or towns, you have a mixture of several different Riverlands troops now. You have the House Bracken troops, Mallister troops, Tully troops, and Frey troops. So now you can kind of pick and choose if you want to go a Tully playthrough or whatever you want to do. If you want to have a mixture of any of the Riverlands houses, here's your opportunity. You'll have access to as many of these troops as you want. Okay, the next part of this video, we're going to be going through a whole bunch of the brand new items. I mean, that's the majority of this update is a whole bunch of new stuff. Actually, this is my first time ever using cheat mode, so it kind of took me a little while to get this going. And some of these things may have actually already been in the game, I just haven't seen them. And if I miss some of the new stuff, just please bear with me. I'm just going to go through with the stuff that appears to me to be brand new. We're going to start out with this sword, Widow's Wail. Let's see, check it out. It's like it's got a golden scabbard. Let's see if we can get a little close up on it. Check it out, Widow's Wail. Got like a big ruby in the cross guard. Pretty sweet, pretty nice. The next thing we're going to be looking at is this Valyrian Steel Sword version 5. This is just one of the variants. See if we can have a little look at it. Pretty sweet. We've got a lot of stuff to look at, so we'll kind of go through stuff really fast. The next one we have is this Valyrian Steel Sword version 7. Check it out. It's got like a Targaryen scabbard. It's got like the black and red colors. Pretty sweet. Okay, this is the Valyrian Sword version 4. Cool. Looks like it's got some kind of engravings or something on it. That's pretty sweet. And here's Dawnbreaker. Okay, we're going to move on to some shields. These were already in the game, but we'll just go ahead and have a little close-up. Here's the Lannister shield. Here's the Stark shield. Pretty sweet. We're gonna move in on to some new helmets now. We got the Black Fire Helmet version 1. Targaryen. Blackfire version 2. Targaryen version 2. It's just got like this little front guard piece. And there's a Blackfire helmet 3. More full helmet. And a Targaryen helmet version 3. We'll go ahead and look at a few of these other. Okay, we got the Blackfire Dragon helmet. This is the most souped up one they have. And a Targaryen Dragon helmet. They're just the black version and then the silver chrome version. They also have added a whole bunch of different hairs in here. So we're going to look at these real fast. If you decide you don't want to use a helmet, but you want to have some kind of armor value for your hair and be able to equip hair, here's a Dothraki hair. This has already been in the game. I'm going to show it to you. Here's Daenerys Targaryen's hair. Here's another Dothraki hair. And we also have another, this is version 3 of the Dothraki hair. Now you got Jon Snow's hair. And then you have this long lady hair if you want to have a woman with long hair. We're going to go ahead and check out the Unsullied helmet while we're in here too. Check it out. Here's a brand new Targaryen battle cloak. There's a Targaryen chest piece. He got a lot of he's got a lot of his armor set up as the chest plates being a neck piece of armor, so you could have an under coat as your main armor, like under armor up underneath. Next thing we're gonna look at is a Targaryen cloak. Get out. I just seen this for the first time. It's an old Valyrian tunic. This is what I mean by a little kind of an Under Armour type deal. You could put a big breastplate and stuff on top of it. Here's the Noble Bolton tunic. This is new. This color's new. I've seen this in black, but this is the first time I've seen it in this burgundy color. This little northern armor, it's like a little northern breastplate. Got the Stark armor, version 12. Can't never go wrong with more Stark armors, that's for sure. Got this Stark armor version 12. Then we have this Stark armor, it's pretty much the same thing, version 14, but it's the brown version. We also have this Jon's leather armor. It looks a whole lot like Stark armor version 11, but here it is. This is Jon Snow's armor. I'm sure there's probably some kind of little difference to it. And we also have, since I'm in here, I'm going to show you the King's Guard armor. Nice, check it out. And here is the Stark mail armor. This is new. It's got like kind of the ring mail up underneath and down here in the little skirt and everything. I'll go ahead and show you this is the Elite Stark armor. It was in the game, but I haven't really showed it off in a video yet. Check it out. Pretty sweet. And we'll look at the Unsullied armor while we're in here. Here's the Stark Lord armor. Check it out. Got the Stark wolves on the little neck piece. Here's a Stark plate armor. This is brand new. And then you have an assortment of a bunch of different hand pieces. You can do these black guards, or you can do the black or brown. It'd probably look better. Let's go up here to this little Stark armor. It'd look better with this. See, these little, I'm using the black pieces. Stark black piece will fit in good with that. Or you can go with the black full guards. Check it out. It's really good. And then you could have either the black or brown version of the boots that go with this. That'd be your full set right there. Like where that Unsullied helmet. That's your full set of of Stark armor right there. Check it out. Nice. Got matching hand guards and leather boots. Okay, the last thing I'm going to show you in this mod is Jon Snow has finally made an appearance in this mod. I've been wondering why he hasn't been in it yet, considering the creator of this mod goes by the alias of King of the North, but I guess they wanted to take their time and give him an accurate representation. So here he is, he's finally in the mod, Jon Snow, a vassal of the North. That's all I got for you today. Thank you guys for watching. Until next time.